Prison Break's Fox River 8 committed many crimes while in prison, but they were all in Fox River State Penitentiary for different reasons. The show was a phenomenal success, but the original Prison Break series was cancelled after its 4th season. A 2017 reboot and a standalone Prison Break movie were supposed to wrap up the series timeline, but Prison Break is now rumored to be getting a second reboot. As the original is one of the best TV shows about prison, a reboot would need to build on its success, which is largely due to its characters. While the core characters in Prison Break are not always likable, they are compelling, with complex backstories and talents that serve the group. Though only a few men were supposed to break out of Fox River, Michael soon found that he was in over his head. His escape mission ended up with 10 prisoners attempting to break out, with the 8 that succeeded being known as Prison Break's Fox River 8. Some of the men were more dangerous than others, being sent to Fox River for very different crimes that ranged from robbery to murder. Michael Scofield. Scofield pretended to rob a bank to get himself sent to prison. Michael Scofield is the brains behind the escape, and the only member of Prison Break's Fox River 8 to deliberately get himself arrested and sent to Fox River. Michael's brother is falsely convicted of murder and, as the structural engineer who designed the prison, Michael is the only person who is capable of breaking him out. Michael gets the blueprints tattooed on him, then loudly and ineptly pretends to rob a bank, resulting in his arrest. While the judge was prepared to be lenient with Michael due to his clean record and out-of-character behavior in the bank, Michael did not put up a fight in court. When the judge convicts him, he only requests that he get sent to Fox River. While Michael chooses to go to prison, this does not mean he has an easier time there, and he soon finds himself out of his depth when planning the escape, resulting in more people knowing his plans. 9. Lincoln Burrows. Falsely accused of killing the vice president's brother. Lincoln is Michael's brother and the unwitting victim of a massive cover-up, in which he is framed for the murder of the US vice president's brother. Lincoln ends up on death row after every attempt that he makes to clear his name is thwarted by the FBI and other paid agents. CCTV footage that proves Lincoln couldn't have fired the gun is destroyed, government officials are paid off, and potential witnesses all disappear. When Michael and Lincoln break out of Fox River, they go about trying to obtain money while attempting to clear Lincoln's name. Over its first 4 seasons, Prison Break reveals that the cover-up is much deeper than thought, but viewers finally see Lincoln get justice when he is exonerated in Season 4. Of all the Prison Break characters, Lincoln suffered the most, with a false conviction and repeated close calls with the electric chair. 8. John Abruzzi. 2 counts of conspiracy to commit murder. The groups in Fox River are often divided along racial lines, but one of the core groups in the yard is the Mafia. John Abruzzi begins Prison Break with the highest status in this group, and the show sees him regularly getting visits from members of the Mafia. Michael needs Abruzzi's private plane to transport him and Lincoln out of the state, which means that he needs Abruzzi on his side. Michael's leverage is the man who got Abruzzi convicted, Otto Fibonacci. After Fibonacci witnessed Abruzzi order another mobster to kill 2 men, he reported him. Fibonacci's testimony resulted in Abruzzi being convicted of 2 counts of conspiracy to commit murder. Abruzzi might have celebrity status in Fox River, but he wants revenge against Fibonacci, ordering a hit on him. However, Fibonacci is in witness protection, and Michael uses this to bribe Abruzzi. If Abruzzi uses his resources to help Michael and Lincoln escape, Michael will tell him where Fibonacci is. 7. Fernando Sucre. Armed robbery. Of all the Prison Break characters, Sucre is the most valuable to Michael because, as Michael's cellmate, Michael had to let Sucre in on the escape plan. Sucre was a hopeless romantic whose habit of not thinking things through is what got him in prison. When Sucre becomes infatuated with the gullible Mare Cruz, he believes that she is out of his league and robs a liquor store for just enough money to take her on a date. He gets away with this, but then makes a drastic mistake. Sucre wants to propose to Mare Cruz, and so he robs the same liquor store for more money so that he can buy a ring. However, he is betrayed by his cousin, who wants Mare Cruz for himself. Sucre is convicted of armed robbery and begins Prison Break with just a few months left on his sentence, but when he worries that he is losing Mare Cruz, he breaks out with the Fox River 8. 6. Theodore Bagwell, T-Bag. 6 counts of rape, kidnapping, and murder, each. If Fox River has 2 main villains, they would surely be the sadistic guard Brad Bellick, and the terrifying rapist and murderer, T-Bag. Robert Nepper was nominated for 3 awards for his role as T-Bag, who stole every scene he appeared in. T-Bag is creepy enough to start with, as he molests young inmates, and grows more disturbing the more of his backstory is revealed. T-Bag was sent to an Alabama prison for 6 counts, each, of kidnapping, rape, and murder, including children. However, he was deemed too dangerous to stay. Teabag was transferred to Fox River after his white supremacist prison gang grew too powerful, and he continued his racism in his new home in Fox River. Teabag became a member of the Fox River 8 after he saw the hole behind Michael's toilet and threatened to tell the guards unless he was allowed to join them. While the character is well written, Teabag's redemption arc was unpopular for such a despicable character, and his relatively peaceful ending is a harsh reality of rewatching Prison Break.